Meeting is in live. Apa nih?
Selamat petang dan selamat kembali semula kepada para pelajar. Tanpa melengahkan masa, saya teruskan slot kita pada petang ini kepada moderator kita iaitu Gil Matthew. Dengan itu, majlis dipersilakan.
Baiklah, terima kasih saudari pengacara majlis. Salam sejahtera dan salam minimasku sayang. Yang dihormati panelis jemputan kita pada hari ini iaitu Dr Farah Binti Zaini yang berusaha penyelaras program, pensyarah fakulti serta hadirin dan hadirat yang dihormati sekalian. Saya Ketua selaku moderator anda pada hari ini ingin mengucapkan selamat datang ke slot perkongsian bersama dengan Dr Farah yang bertajuk What is Mendeley? The Importance of Citation. Baiklah, selamat petang Dr Farah.
Selamat petang.
Baiklah, apa khabar doktor ini?
Alhamdulillah sehat.
Baiklah. Okay, terima kasih doktor. Okay. Izinkan saya untuk berkongsi dengan anda semua tentang latar belakang Dr Farah sebelum kita menjemput beliau untuk melakukan perkongsian pada petang ini. Baiklah, pada tahun 2011, beliau telah memperoleh ijazah sarjana muda sains dalam pentadbiran dan pembangunan tanah. Dan manakala bagi tahun 2017, setelah tamat pengajian beliau telah menyambungkan pengajian ke peringkat Doktor Falsafah dalam bidang yang sama juga, iaitu sains dalam pentadbiran dan pembangunan tanah. Baiklah, sekian saja pengenalan ringkas mengenai panel jemputan kita pada hari ini. Tanpa melengahkan masa lagi, majlis mempersilakan Dr Farah bagi memulakan perkongsian beliau. Masa dan tempat saya serahkan.
Okay, terima kasih Jill atas pengenalan ringkas sebentar tadi. Okey, selamat petang. Sorry suara sengal sikit. Saya tak sihat. Sebenarnya tak sihat tapi okey. Alright. Okey, terima kasih atas jemputan pada petang ini. I guess ini adalah slot terakhir untuk hari ini. So I hope everyone still okay. I know that you guys dah beberapa hari and hari ni pun full day kan dari pagi. So okay, sikit lagi dan kita akan habis. Slot saya tak lama, 1 jam sahaja. Alright. So I hope you guys can hear me clearly sebab dekat sini hujan so dia agak bising sikit. Alright. So mana saya tadi? Alright, okay. So thank you for inviting me and hi everyone. Okay, so selamat datang ke FSSK untuk pelajar baru. And I know that some of you mungkin alright. Alright, okay. So alright, so I guess there are some of you might pernah jumpa saya atau berurusan dengan saya. Okay, for first year students lah, but I think majority of you tak pernah lah. All right, so I guess for today's slot, I just terus share the screen lah. All right, my slot is, I guess, might be something new for you, or maybe not. Okay, so depends on where you are before, where you were before. All right, so basically, I think my topic today is about citation and Mendeley. All right, so basically, before I go kepada Mendeley, I will talk about citation first. Okay, and then baru saya akan explain sikit lah. Alright, what is Mendeley? And I think I'm going to show you like a demo lah, yeah, how to use Mendeley in your study. Alright, so now you are in university. So I guess in our faculty, in Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, kita punya practice when we do the assignment, we must put a citation lah. Yeah, usually when it comes to academic writing, kita akan buat citation usually. Okay, and I know that dari first year, second year, and third year, you guys memang akan face this thing. Alright, panjang semester. So I guess maybe for this time, for the first year students, okay, mungkin benda ni awal lagi because you belum buat assignment dan sebagainya, but I do believe this will benefited you bila you buat assignment nanti. Okay, so you can just salin lah whatever you think it is important. Okay, I guess let's get started. Oh yeah, before I start lah, let me introduce a little bit about me. I'm a Sarawakian. Okay, you can call me Dr. Farah. I'm a lecturer, program planning and development. Okay, so for the first year students, you might jumpa saya lah untuk class of skills. Other than that, tidak. So usually kita akan jumpa in second or third year lah. Alright, so this is the topic for today, citation and Mendeley. Alright, so before we go further, let's discuss what is actually citation. Okay, citation is, or dia punya root word is cite lah. Okay, usually it's something like apabila you all cite something. Okay, let's say you're doing your assignment and you take the statement from one article. So you have to cite the author. Alright, or in our daily life, actually you are doing your citation too sebenarnya dalam you punya kehidupan. Oh, sorry, before that, do we have any international students in here? Jill, do we have any international students in our group sekarang?
Maybe. Ya, sebab dia satu fakulti kan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thanks. Okay. So basically, you know, in our everyday life, pun sebenarnya we are doing our citation. Okay. For example, okay. Let's say you are my student in my class. So I'm telling the class rep. Okay. Let's say Jill is the class rep. I said to him, okay, Jill, please tell your friends. Okay. Hari ni you have to read the 5 articles that I put in a for example. Okay, so and then Jill, you need to tell your friends. Okay, Dr. Farah said we must read 5 articles in ELIP, for example. So bila Jill said Dr. Farah said, so meaning he's doing a citation. Okay, secara informal lah, yeah, informal. But that what does it mean by citation? Meaning to say you are recording someone's name. Okay, you sebut nama dia. Because of, you know, the sources is come from him or her. All right, so basically in academic writing, citation is the way you tell your readers that certain material in your work came from another sources. So when you read the paper, when you read the article, when you read the books, and you want to write it back in your write-up or in your assignment, you need to cite the name of the author of the previous article. Okay, it is important because of we have to acknowledge their work. Okay. All right, so when you want to cite, when you want to do the citation, there are a few things you need to put in, okay, in your writing. So the first one is the information about the author, meaning to say the name. All right, and then the title of the article, the name of the publisher, the year of the article published, and also the page numbers. So basically, this is the common thing that you have to put when you do the citation. So basically, in academic writing, citation is very important. Okay, because of we don't want the article or the any apa-apa fakta yang you tulis dalam you punya assignment itu nanti fakta yang salah. We don't want that. Alright. So in academic article or in any assignment yang you akan buat after this, it is very important for you to make sure that your fact or any information that you take from other sources is reliable. Okay. Another apa ni? The source dekat sini. Let me take the pen. Alright, sources dekat sini. It can be from online article. It can be from report. It can be from a newspaper or online newspaper. It can be from any written book. Okay, sorry, any printed book or online book. Okay, so there are a lot of resources out there that you can refer to, but this apa ni, the most important thing, don't cite from Wikipedia. I know that most of the students sometimes when you search kan, when you do the Google search, Wikipedia is one of the website yang akan keluar tentang you punya the things that you find that you yang awak nak cari. But I advise you when it comes to academic writing, especially for your assignment, for your final year project nanti, you know, another 3 years you're going to do the final year projects. Okay, so don't do that. Don't cite from Wikipedia. There are a lot of online sources nowadays that you can find. Go to our Petri website. Okay, Petri website, we have lots of reliable information dan sebagainya lah. Alright, so that's the thing. Okay, so how do you know you need to cite? Okay, so this is important also. The good practice in academic writing. You should know when you need to cite. Okay, when you use quote. Okay, for example, you do your poster lah. Let's say one of the assignment is buat poster. Okay, so bila you buat poster, of course we need sometimes we need a quote, you know, for certain theory. Let's say you know that our apa ni, in our faculty we learn a lot about theory. Okay, ada banyak teori kita belajar. So let's say in one poster you want to simplify it. Okay, so you use the quotes from somebody yang well known. Okay, so when you use their quotes, you must letak dia punya nama dekat bawah. Okay, so you have to cite the name and also the years bila okay the quote is started or the quote is written. Okay, that's the first. And you need to cite, okay, when you paraphrase the sentences. Okay, let's say you read the article untuk you punya assignment. Okay, for example, let's say subject psychology, contemporary psychology. All right. So let's say you want to do a write-up about it, and then you found this one article or one paragraph in one article. So you want to paraphrase it, even though you use your own words, but the idea is still from the article. All right. So you have to cite. Okay. After this, I will show you how to cite. All right. And then another thing is bila you guna information daripada penulis lain. Alright, for example, in a newspaper, okay, you want to write up about the issue in social work, for example. Okay, so you baca newspaper, there's a few things yang quite interesting in the article, in the newspaper article. So you want to put it in your assignment. Okay, but before you put it in your assignment, you have to read it, baca dulu, and make sure the sources is reliable. All right, and then you put it in your article, and you have to cite the name of the author. Okay, let's say dia ditulis oleh wartawan sekian-sekian. You have to put the name of the wartawan. Okay, because she or he the one who write the article, the idea is maybe coming from them. So you have to cite, acknowledge their effort. All right. Or the last one, when you want to make a specific references. For example, if you are from student labor studies, okay, you might refer to some act, okay, akta buruh dan sebagainya, or any policy or guideline that you are referring to. So you have to cite, okay. Let's say you nak relatekan you punya assignment with the act, akta perburuhan, for example. So you have to put it in your references that you are referring to what akta. Okay, so that is very important in writing, especially in academic write-up. Okay, so even though this citation is important, but doesn't mean that you have to cite everything. All right. So when we want to do the academic article, make sure your citation ataupun your punya references is something that yang reliable. Okay, let's say you want to cite from newspaper. Make sure newspaper yang you cite tu is something dia punya berita yang kita boleh percaya. Alright, nowadays there are a lot of online portal out there, so please be careful and choose wisely. Okay, when it comes to academic writing lah, if you want to post anything in your social media, it's up to you where you want to get the sources. But when it comes to academic writing, you tak boleh lah buat macam tu. Alright, you must make sure kita punya references tu is something yang kita boleh percaya lah, and information yang tepat. Alright, that is important. Okay. Now we move to the next one. Okay. So why citation is important? Okay. The main reason why we need to cite is because we want to give the credit to the original author. Okay. Alright. Kejap ya. Saya punya. Okay. Alright. First, okay, sorry. Okay, we want to give credit to the original author. Sometimes dalam satu artikel, it can be 2 or 3 authors. Okay, so we have to cite everyone. Okay, how to do that? Nanti I explain sikit lah how to do that. Okay, alright. So that's the first. Other than that, okay, when we write an article ataupun bila kita buat assignment, for example, your assignment is not only dibaca oleh you and your group members. Alright, so we as a lecturer, we are going to read your assignment, for example, and there are some circumstances where we give there will be another orang panggil apa, pemeriksa of your assignment, for example. There are some other way, for example, like FYP, final year project. There are some lecturers that yang akan check adalah the supervisor itself. Okay, but there are also some dalam beberapa keadaan kita akan minta pensyarah lain sebagai pemeriksa juga. Alright, so meaning to say when you write, especially in academic world, it's not only you yang akan baca the article that you write, okay, or the assignment that you write. There's other people. So when we read, okay, we want to know where you get the fact. Okay, we want to know how you get this idea. Alright, it is impossible for us when we write, let's say kita tulis 5 pages of our assignment. Okay, it is impossible that 5 pages is come from us 100%. Okay, sometimes of course we have to refer kepada orang. Kita akan search in Google, kita akan buka buku, kita akan cari dalam artikel, alright, to add value to our article. So that's why we cite, because it is helpful to anyone who wants to find out more about our ideas and where they come from. Because of that is the practice, okay, and then it also shows you the amount of research and reading you have done. Okay, usually when you are doing your assignments, okay, like what I said, kita punya practice di fakulti adalah setiap assignment mesti akan ada references. Okay, so usually for me myself, when I ask my student untuk buat assignment dan sebagainya, at least you provide paling sikit pun around 6 to 7 references. Okay, when you do the references, when you have the references in your assignment, it shows that you are doing your study. It shows that you are reading. Okay, so meaning to say any article that we read, if we think it is useful to our assignment, you can cite and put it in your references list. Okay, so that is the reason lah why citation is very important in your academic writing, in your academic assignment. All right, and also another thing, when you do a citation, it will help you to strengthen your work. Okay, because of we know that when you do a references, when you do a citation, we know that your argument are supported by other people punya article. Alright, so it will give so-called like outside support lah to your ideas. Okay, because we know that when we write, especially when it comes to academic writing, information is very important. Sometimes our knowledge is not that kita punya knowledge dalam sesuatu perkara tu mungkin tak banyak, but when we cite other people's work, it can help us to improve the level of our work. Okay, so usually bila kita cite other people articles, so-called it will justify our argument. Okay, that is the beauty of citation. But you have to be very careful. Okay, please cite if it is necessary. Okay, bila you menulis, for example, for your assignment, you have around like 2 pages. For example, you need to write a short essay for 2 pages. Tak semestinya setiap ayat tu you have to put citation, alright? Because of course, daripada 2 pages takkan tak ada ayat yang you buat langsung kan, mesti ada, alright? So the only thing that you need to cite is the idea that you take from other people. Okay, maksudnya idea yang you take daripada artikel lah. Alright, so you have to cite the name. Okay, you jangan ambil idea orang dari artikel and then you put in your assignment, that's it, without cited their name. That is called, I can say itu seperti mencuri idea, tetapi in a professional way lah. Meaning to say you mencuri idea melalui penulisan. Alright, don't do that. Please do it secara beretika. Okay, so ethics is very important in academic writer, but I think I don't want to touch that in this one. Okay, because my slot is only for the citation lah. Okay. Okay, so that I hope you guys understand what is citation, and I do believe, like what I said tadi, actually in your daily life pun sebenarnya you buat citation but informal lah. Okay, mesti you cakap, oh dia bagi tahu, okay, dia, you are referring to somebody. Alright, so you are referring to somebody. So let's say if you want to gossip ke, alright, so usually if there's a gossip girl dalam ni, okay, usually when you want to gossip about someone, you will say, oh let's say lah nama dia Lina. Oh, I nampak tadi Lina bagi tahu dengan orang ni, dia yang buat. Alright, so you are referring to somebody's punya ideas. Okay, so that is example of informal citation lah. But in academic writing, in any idea yang you ambil daripada orang lain melalui penulisan, you have to cite the name. Alright, even though it is from authors from Malaysia, dari mana-mana negara sekalipun, alright, as long as it is published secara online ataupun tidak, you have to cite the name. Okay, so that is one thing lah you have to understand. Alright, I think maybe some of you have heard about this, mungkin ada yang tidak lah. Alright, there are a lot of citation style, there are a lot of citation style the academic world. Okay, so ini 3 yang utama lah, 3 yang penting. APA 6th edition, okay, ataupun kita panggil APA style. It is American Psychological Association 6th edition. Okay, and then yang kedua we have IEEE, and yang ketiga we have MLA 8th edition, Modern Language Art 8th edition. But usually for social sciences, kita akan guna the first one lah. Alright, APA 6th edition, this one. Okay, remember, whenever you are doing your assignment, okay, please use APA 6th edition punya citation style. Okay, don't use IEEE, don't use MLA 8th edition. Usually macam IEEE ni engineering. Okay, engineering usually use this one lah, IEEE. Okay, so APA 6th edition ni dia ada banyak edition sebenarnya, but the latest one is I think 6th edition lah. Okay, but actually sama je. Okay, so you can see there's 3 examples, okay, of APA 6th edition, and I do believe when you read the article, okay, you are familiar with this lah, you pernah jumpa. Okay, so there's a 3 example I put here, so you can see according to Hunt, alright, et al. 2016. So you can see the Hunt is the last name of the first author, while et al ni maksudnya penulis untuk artikel ni lebih daripada 2, meaning to say 3 dan ke atas. Alright, okay, so Hunt ni usually the first name ni adalah the first author of the article, and then dia adalah mungkin ada 3 orang nama, or 4, 5 dan seterusnya. While 2016 is the year where this paper is published. Okay, the paper where the references ni lah. Alright, so how to write in our assignment, okay, it's something like this. So according to Han, planning for underground space, blah, 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 blah. Alright, or you can put the citation at the back of the sentences. Okay, the same thing here. Alright, Perix ni is the first author, the last name of the first author, and then et al. In 2007, okay, the year. And or okay, another thing is, let's say you want to talk about issue in let's say like about mental health, for example. Okay, you want to write about the definition of mental health for millennials, for example. Okay, you read several articles. Let's say from 10 articles, 5 articles saying the same definition of mental health in millennial, for example. Okay, so you rephrase the definition from these 5 articles. You summarizekan. Okay, you ringkaskan maksud mental health in millennials. You ringkaskan menggunakan ayat you sendiri daripada idea kelima-lima penulis ni tadi. Alright, and then you combine in one sentences. So how you want to write the citation is like this lah. Ambil their first author last name. Alright, and then you just use this symbol. Okay, so you combine in one sentences. So this is how you cite many authors in many articles for one sentences. Okay, there are a lot of way, you know, untuk buat citation, but I think within this 1 hour memang tak sempat lah I nak ajar. Alright, but I do believe throughout the semester you are going to learn how to cite, when to cite, where to put, okay? But this is just the introductory part, so I do believe you guys can learn better after this. Alright, so this is the example of citation. So it is very important for you to cite the name and years, and also make sure apa yang you cite tu adalah perkara yang betul lah, is the reliable information. Okay. So this is the example of APA 6 edition. Okay, kalau IEEE ini dia guna number. Kalau you baca artikel, there is article yang use according to 1. Okay, 1 in a bracket. Okay, so that is the example of IEEE, but we don't use that. Okay, we just use the APA 6 edition, which is this is the example. Okay, all right. So in every citation that we use, okay, let's say you cite the name Hunt, Perix, and also you ada Becker dekat sini, Sterling, Zhu, and Zhu. Alright, so you cite, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 authors, or there are 5 citations in your article. Make sure that you have 5 references in the list, in your references list. Okay, usually when you do the assignment, okay, in your essay writing, you will cite the name. Okay, at di penghujung you punya assignment, you kena buat senarai rujukan or references list. So you have to list all 5 citation yang you dah letak dekat depan. Alright, so for example, okay, tak sama kat sini. Alright, for example, in article you cite nama Home, okay, Home 2009. So in the references list, you have to put all the information. Okay, so basically references ni, okay, adalah the sites resources. Okay, so let's say you can see here in dalam penulisan, okay, in your write up you just put the name Home and also tahun 2009. All right, other than that, in the references list you have to put the short, the last name, the first name punya short form, and then the name of the article that you read. Okay, this one, and then the name of journal. Kan tadi saya dah bagi tahu kan maklumat yang penting you have to put in the references, and then the volume, the pages. Okay, so all these are very important to put in your references list dan mesti lengkap. Okay, kalau tak lengkap, then it is not an academic writing punya rules. Okay, so DOI ni adalah link lah. Okay, so it goes same to here. Okay, there are 2 examples. You can see the differences. Yeah. Okay, this one is from journal. Okay, daripada journal, you can see the italic adalah land use policy. Alright, so this one is from conference proceeding. So you can read here procedure engineering, meaning to say engineering procedure. Okay, so engineering proceeding. Alright, you can see the one yang dia italic adalah the name of the conference. But senarai dekat bawah ni, it is a book. Okay, ini adalah sebuah a book. Alright, a Creswell. Creswell ni is quite famous in mixed method approaches. Okay, so in social sciences. So you might refer to him lah. One day kalau you berminat, kalau you buat mixed method lah. Alright, so basically, okay, since ini adalah buku, you can see the one yang di italic adalah nama buku. Alright, so in APA 6 style, in our style, kita panggil APA lah in APA styles, the way you write the references, kalau daripada journal lain, kalau daripada conference proceeding lain, if it is from the book lain, alright, if it is in a book chapter, it is different. If it is from report, it is different. Okay, walaupun nampak sama, alright, even though it is look like the same, tetapi you can see the differences lah. Okay, kalau yang dekat journal atas ni, you can see they italic the name of journal. This one, they italic the name of the conference. Yeah, not the name of conference, not the name of article. While the for the book, they will italic the name of book. Okay, not the publisher. Okay, so there's the differences, and I know this one take a lot of things. Even though if you do the citation pun, there's a difference. For example, like this one. Okay, I tak letak ni lah. Okay, for example, like this one, like I said, okay, when we put at all, meaning to say the authors is more than 2, it is 3 and above. But if it is in the references list, you need to list out each and every one. Let's say the article ada 5 nama. One article we have 5 authors. All the 5 authors need to put all the name of these 5 authors need to be put here. Okay, let's say lah kalau ada 5 orang, so the first, second, third, fourth and fifth, 5 perlu letak. Okay, but if it is in the article punya citation, just letak at all lah sebagai symbol, meaning that there are more than 2. Okay, but it is, if you put it in the references list, dia kena jadi 5 lah. Okay, tak boleh letak at all. Alright, so that is the differences between citation and references. But remember, any citation that you make in the article, you must put the references list at the back. Okay, jangan tertinggal. Usually kita akan check lah, macam it is easy actually to detect ada ke tidak. Alright. Okay, so I know that there are a lot of orang panggil apa? There are a lot of perkara you have. There are a lot of details that you need to look at bila you buat references, bila you buat citation dan sebagainya. So that's why in academic world, okay, we have referencing tool. Okay, ada banyak bukan Mendeley sahaja. There are a lot of referencing tool that you can use to make your life easy. Okay, untuk hari ni, I think I just surface knowledge dulu lah. Now we don't have enough time, but throughout the semester you can learn through it, or if you want to learn more, you can just contact me. Alright, I'm happy to help. Okay, so there are a lot of reference tools. We have EndNote, and also if you Google kan, there are a lot of orang kata apa references tool yang boleh membantu lah. But I think let me introduce one. Okay, which is I call it Mendeley. Alright, so it is a reference manager. It will help you to manage your references. For example, if you are doing your assignment, you have around 20 articles, okay, or 20 references. Okay, so with all these 20 references, Mendeley will help to arrange, okay, sorry, to arrange and help you to manage, okay. Sorry ya, saya minum air kecap. Alright. Okay, so what's good about Mendeley? Alright, I know that you guys anak-anak zaman sekarang is very tech savvy. Mendeley ni is very easy to explore. It's user friendly. I think kalau you download or install in your laptop pun dia tak berat sangat, but you can use Mendeley dekat website sahaja, tak perlu download pun tak apa. Alright, and I think this Mendeley will help you entire life lah. Okay, walaupun macam saya, I'm using this Mendeley since my study years. Okay, and until now I'm using it. Okay, it's easy untuk kita orang kata apa, uruskan lah, especially when we are doing academic writing. Of course, when you are in university, you cannot run from assignment, okay, and jarang lah ada assignment yang 1 page, okay, usually mesti ada yang extra 2 or 3 pages, and there must be essay, mesti ada. Alright, you cannot run from it. Alright, so what's good about Mendeley? The first one, it can help you to create and manage your citation. Okay, so you can cite your book, articles, video. Even video can be a good source of references. Okay, like macam YouTube videos. Okay, but make sure when it is a YouTube video, make sure it's something yang reliable sources lah. Janganlah the YouTubers yang entah apa-apa you follow and then you start in your article. No, please don't do that. Okay. And then import citations from many databases. Like what I said, now there are a lot of online sources out there. Okay, and I do believe you have a slot with Pettery before. So Pettery pun pernah ajar lah. I think they have they show you how to find an article from online sources dan sebagainya. So that's the good thing. Okay, so another thing is help you to find relevant papers based on what you are reading. Okay, let's say now you are doing assignment on issues of development in urban, all right, in urban area. Okay, so you just type in your keywords, all right, and then there will be they will suggest you a few articles that you can read if you want, all right. And then Mendeley also help you to highlight and annotate papers. For example, if you already put your article in Mendeley, you already put it in inside the Mendeley, then you can just read from it. Okay, you tak perlu dah download, buka PDF, baca secara online, tak perlu. You can just open it in your Mendeley, click the article and it will appear. You can highlight or conteng-conteng in your apa ni, in the article dekat situ. So it's so easy. Alright, and also in Mendeley we can create groups. Okay, let's say you have 5 in a groups. Okay, untuk you punya group assignment, so you can create a group there, so you can share the articles if you want. Okay, but this one kalau tak menggunakannya pun tak apa, it's okay. But the most important one is the first lah. Okay, the reason why me myself menggunakan Mendeley at the first time dulu. Alright. Okay, so I stopped share this one because I want to show you the Mendeley. All right, wait now. Okay, I stop share my screen.
Okay, sure, Doctor.
Yeah, okay. Kejap ya. All right. So this is the Mendeley, or you can you boleh Google www.mendeley.com. All right, I put it in the chat, so you boleh apa ni? Okay, I put it in the chat. Oh, sorry. Alright, so you boleh explore this one, I guess, if you want. Okay, so it's very useful for me lah untuk buat kita punya assignment dan sebagainya. But what I cannot share, okay dah. Alright. Okay, so this is the Mandala Desktop, which is I installed in my laptop. Okay, so it's easy lah. So any, for example, like this one in my office pun dekat PC saya dekat office, I have the Mandala Desktop, the same thing. So it is synchronized lah. Okay, sama macam kalau you guna Dropbox, OneDrive, Google Drive dan sebagainya. Alright, so let me explain a little bit about Mendeley. So for example, like this one, okay, you can create folder. Okay, you can see daripada on the left side of your screen, there are a lot of folder. So this one, example of my references untuk saya punya research, paper, dan lain-lain lah. Alright, for example, I want to create a folder, test 2, for example. Okay, so this is the folder untuk hari ni, for example. Okay, so I just want to add the article. Let's say I guna Google Scholar. I want to find article about underground space. Alright, I search. Let's say I found about maybe around 20 articles that I like. Okay, so I want to put in this. Alright, for example, like this one. Okay, let's say lah, I have 3 articles. Okay, so just choose all articles and dia akan appear lah. Alright, Mendeley, it can detect either PDF ataupun Microsoft Word, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so what I like about Mendeley, and it helps you to arrange your citation, to arrange your references list. Okay, you just click one, dia akan terus detect the author's title dan sebagainya lah. So no need for you untuk tulis satu-satu, and this one will help you to reduce you punya kesalahan dalam menulis references. Okay, so like for me, okay, instead of you, selain daripada you menulis you punya assignment dengan baik, like me myself, I'm very particular also the way you write your references. Okay, because of it shows the way you punya quality of you punya kerja. Alright, so when you use the Mendeley, dia terus detect it is either it is a journal or article, a journal article or what. Okay, like for example, like this one, it is a journal article. Okay, so there are a lot of orang kata apa example lah. There are book section, case. If it is a book, okay, Mendeley akan automatic detect dia sebagai buku lah. Alright. Okay, so Mendeley, it will help you to untuk terus identify tajuk artikel, author's name, okay, journal title, tahun, what else, DOI dan sebagainya lah, all of it. Okay, so it automatically detect. But if you think that there are kesalahan, okay, for example, like this one, details are correct, we have to make sure lah the details of betul ataupun tidak, then we have to look at. Alright, so we know that this is the journal article, the use of underground space, okay, tajuk sama, alright, so there's one author, so that's the thing, and then dekat sini you see there's a missing of journal, so it's your job, okay, untuk key in lah, okay, contoh nama journal dia, research journal of, okay, I just put it research je lah to make it fast, but dia dah detect lah the year, volume, issue, pages, alright, so it's easy for you. And then if you think that everything is okay, dah correct, then you just click details are correct and that's it. Alright, ini yang saya maksudkan, when you put the PDF here, you just double click, and if you want to read, you can read. If you want to highlight, just highlight, okay? Okay, just highlight. If you want to put a note, then just put a note here, you tulis. Alright, so that's the thing. Okay, that's the beauty of Mendeley, but this one is optional lah if you want to use it or not. But the main function of Mendeley is to help you untuk you punya references lah. Alright, so let's say this one, we have to ni lah. Okay, for example, citation style, you have to make sure you put it to APA 6th edition. Okay, dalam Mendeley you can see there are a lot of citation styles. Okay, but jangan salah pilih. Alright, just use APA or American Psychological Association 6th edition. Alright, that is ours. Okay, so this is how Mendeley help you. And also at the same time, like what I said, at the end of your article, okay, or at the end of you punya assignment, you have to write the references list. Okay, let's say you ada 5 ataupun 10 or 20 authors that you cite or article that you cite. So you have to put the references list kan. So how you're going to do that? Alright, so wait, let me stop share first. I think I need to share screen. To share screen, okay. share screen first. Okay. So you can see masih boleh nampak Mendeley. Alright. So this is how you export the references list from Mendeley. Let me show you the magic. Okay. So you choose all. Okay. Let's say all of this you cite in your article. Okay. So what you do adalah highlight all the articles that you tulis, and then click mouse kanan, right click mouse, copy as formatted citation. Alright, you buka you punya Microsoft Word, okay, and then just paste. Okay, so dia akan keluar terus references list, alphabetical order. Alright, walaupun in the Mendeley itu it's not alphabetical order lah. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, so it will help you to save your time, help you to reduce any orang kata apa kesalahan in your article format dan sebagainya, and yeah, that's the thing lah. Okay, so another thing, the beauty of Mendeley is you can add in dalam Microsoft Word. Okay, for example like this one, because of this one I already have ni lah, saya dah ada apa orang kata add-in dalam ni, so I cannot show you how to install, but I do believe you know how lah kan. Okay, so it is like this. Dekat references, sorry lambat sikit. Okay, dekat references there will be here Mendeley Site-O-Matic. Okay, so if you memang nak guna Mendeley and you nak add in dalam you punya Microsoft Word, you can just find the installer dalam Mendeley website. Okay, on the add-in Mendeley untuk Microsoft Word, so you can just use it. Alright, the beauty of Mendeley in this one is very simple. For example, if you want to write, okay, if you want to write, okay, just buat secara ni je. Okay, you tak perlu dah copy paste macam tadi. Okay, what you do is just you tulis article and then you want to cite the idea, so just use insert citation, go to Mendeley and choose one. Okay, for example this one lah. Okay, so klik atas ni, ni nampak tak cite ni. Okay, klik and then terus appear dekat sini. Alright, so you dah tak payah macam ni kan, you tengok the references ada apa ni, referencesnya begini. Alright, so when it comes to citation, just the last name. Okay, so Mendeley will help you apa ni, to extract the citation. Okay, daripada sinilah. Okay, and the same thing juga, you know, untuk buat references list. Okay, for example lah, I just ni je. Okay, untuk buat references list, let's say lah kita tulis-tulis and then we have a few lah. Okay, we have a few people that we cite. Okay, for example, okay, for example like this one, we just cite the name. Okay, alright. So let's say kita buang atas ni. Okay, let's say kita ambil dari pelbagai folder. Macam saya tadi, first ni saya ambil dari folder 1. Test 2. Yang ni saya ambil dari folder lain. So it's quite difficult because of kalau you ambil terus daripada sini references list, you have to open this folder and then you kena open this folder. So there are a lot of steps. So if you are two authors, okay, so sekarang ni you nak keluarkan references list or bibliography list. So you just click the insert bibliography. So dia akan appear dekat sini. Alright, the references list. So you just take it. Okay, untuk you punya assignment or anything that need references list. Okay, so I guess this saya of course 1 hour tak cukup sebenarnya. Selalunya beberapa jam kalau nak buat Mendeley punya kelas. Bukanlah kelas, it's like a step by step punya Mendeley. But this is how it looks like. Okay, if you use the Mendeley, and I do believe you guys, the first year students, you are tech savvy, you are easy to apa ni, mudah untuk you understand how to use Mendeley. It's quite easy to explore. Alright, you can use, you can try to use bila you buat you punya assignment nanti. I do believe there are a lot of assignments yang akan menanti. Ini baru minggu kedua. There are a lot of assignment yang akan menanti you, and I do believe if you use Mendeley as one of the way you are doing your assignment, it will help you a lot, especially when it comes to references lah, citation and references. Okay. Of course, it is a tool, okay. Tetapi whatever it is, awak lah yang kena cari juga dia punya artikel dan sebagainya, the relevant sources. Mendeley is there to help you, to assist you, to make your life easy tu tidak lah, but at least you do it systematically. Alright, it is there to help you lah doing your assignment dan sebagainya when it comes to references punya managing references. Alright, so that's the thing. I guess untuk senior pun, this one is very helpful when you are doing your final year project. Okay, you can try it. Yeah, mula-mula mungkin agak susah, but if you use it, maybe I think yeah, it will get better. Alright, okay, so let me stop share. Okay, so you can try using Mendeley to ease your life. I know that mungkin ada yang tak dapat nak install lah dalam laptop because takut laptop tak dapat tampung dan sebagainya. So you can just use it online, okay, dekat Mendeley web. Yeah, just tak perlu guna Mandala Desktop pun tak apa. Okay. Alright, so I guess itu saja my short sharing session on citation and Mendeley. Alright, but whatever it is, my advice is when you are doing your assignment, when you are referring to somebody's work, okay, jangan lupa cite. Okay, kalau salah cite tak apa, tapi jangan tak cite langsung because of you have to acknowledge people's work. Okay, so itu adalah ethics in academic punya ni lah. Okay, academic writing. Alright, so I guess that's it for my sharing session. But Jill, I have something. Okay, before I finish, so I think I have 6 minutes left kan before habis. Lebih kurang lah. Okay, so we have ramai partisipan kita hari ni. Okay, so saya nak main Kahoot. I know that everyone dah pernah main Kahoot, so I guess untuk sebelum saya, before I leave the room, okay, let's play Kahoot. Okay, tapi this one is only for first year students only. Okay, lebih lain daripada tu jangan join. Alright, so it's just very simple question. I guess this one is only berapa ya? 5 questions. 4, sorry, bukan 5, 4. Okay, so for those yang first year, you can join. Sekejap macam mana nak? Okay, sekejap. Alright, this one is only 4 questions. So untuk tadi saya dah discuss dengan Jessica. Alright, so we are going to give a prize lah for the winners. Berapa orang tadi saya cakap Jess? Saya pun lupa dah.
5, Dr.
Ya, 5 orang. Okay, untuk 5 orang yang menang. Okay, untuk 5 orang yang menang Kahoot kali ini, the 5 top winners, I will give you the prize. Okay, melalui committee members lah. Okay, sekejap ya, saya tengah setting betul ke tidak ni. Wait. Okay, so you get ready. Wait, macam mana nak ni? Lama dah saya tak main Kahoot ni sebenarnya. Alright. Sekejap ya. Okay. Alright, so saya share screen. Sorry, my laptop agak slow. Alright, so out of hundreds, 300 plus participants, I hope ada yang join. Alright, just to light up your day. before you finish you punya apa ni minggu ni lah. Okay. So I think you boleh tengok kat saya punya screen. Boleh ke? You all boleh tengok ke saya punya screen?
Okay, dah clear betul.
Boleh.
Okay, I think saya stop saya punya video sebab saya punya internet connection is not that good lah. Okay, sekejap . Mak internet saya ke yang slow ni. Okay, oh my god. Okay, sorry. Okay, everyone. Kejap ya, saya ada masalah technical on my side. Wait ya. Tapi I nak juga you all minds because I've already prepared the price. My internet problem lah. Okay guys, can you hear me? Boleh dengar
Yes, Dokter. Ya, Dokter.
Alright,
Okay,
so
Roma.
I'll pass the link pada. Okay, kejap ya.
Okay, Dokter, sure.
Okay. Ya. Okay, I think my laptop pun dah tak boleh nak share ni slide. I pass to somebody lah untuk share. Alah, timing juga dia nak problem kan, awal-awal tadi tak nak.
Okey, diminta semua rakan-rakan pelajar untuk bersabar dan kita tunggu tindakan daripada doktor dan juga pihak-pihak PSSK untuk tindakan seterusnya pengadaan Kahoot. So, mohon bersabar semua.
Okay, lepas nickname you keluar dari screen, kejap you have to wait lah, dan kita akan main. Jazz, I think it's okay because I think that one bukan kot. Oh, betul lah. So I just stop this one. Sorry.
It's okay. Okey, bagi rakan-rakan pelajar yang masih lagi belum memasuki Kahoot, boleh masuk sekarang lah. Seperti yang diterakan oleh Jessica ni tadi ni, nombor kod ni. Masuk je, try. Have fun semua.
Okay, ada lagi anak main. Okay, rasanya lagi 5 saat, 10 saat boleh start kot. Siapa control ni Jess kan?
Betul. Okay, masih ada 150 orang lagi belum masuk. Sila join lah bagi yang free.
Tak wajib pun, siapa nak join, join. Siapa tak nak, tak apa.
Yep.
Saja for fun.
Nak.
Nice.
Ada yang tak kita tahu tunggu kejap. Still loading.
Okay,
Lagi
okay.
2 saat.
Okay.
Okay, saya akan buat dari kiraan 10, 9, 8. Okay. Jap. Okay, tahan dulu.
Bang, masih loading bang.
Okay, dapat. Teruskan usaha.
Mana hadiah ke tu?
Santai. Hadiah banyak nih.
Sabar. Loading.
Okay. Come on.
Ludiang, lagi ludiang.
Itu nama tempat kau diang.
Okay, baru mencecah 200, tinggal 100 lebih lagi. Come on.
Sabar lagi ludiang.
Ay, lama. Gila, geng.
Lain hilang.
Oh, tak apa. Kalau yang ada masalah lain itu tak apa. Tapi kalau masih nak gigi nak usaha tu teruskan.
Anang guai.
Nanti
Aku nganti tuh.
Okey, countdown bermula dari 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okey, Jess, start. Kalau ada Jessica, tadi ni, teman-teman ni. Masuk ya, saya try. Fun semua. Wow, Amira. Okay, soalan seterusnya. If I have to list my reading material in the first list, even is not certain in my writing, it's true or false? Okay, bagi yang permain tu teruskan menjawab. Bagi yang ada masalah lain tu apa boleh buat? Just tengok je lah. Ya, memang lain sangat mencemburi kita, betul. Serius. Okay, jawapannya adalah false. Yep. Wow, Tiang Yi.
Ada lagi anak main. Rasanya lagi 5 saat, 10 saat boleh start kot. Satu kontrol ni gas kan?
Ya.
Kita masih ada 150 orang lagi belum masuk. Kita join lah. Okay.
Oh, tak wajib pun siapa nak join, siapa tak nak. Tak apa. Profile.
Makasih.
Saya akan kita tunggu kecap. Loading. Lagi saat.
Okay.
Okey, ini adalah keputusan tempat juara. Tiang Yi. Woohoo. Dan tempat kedua adalah Hanzi dan tempat ketiga adalah 76805. Okey, saya silakan Pak Doktor.
Okay, so I know that sorry lah ada ni sikit orang kata apa ni technical glitch lah. Okay, sikit. Alright, so the name tu nanti siapa yang dapat nombor 1, 2, 3, 4 dan 5, you can screenshot that you punya bukti yang you menang and then you hantar pada urus setia lah. You can send to Jess or anyone lah, pada Jessica okay juga. Alright. Okay, so actually tadi I nak ulas sikit lah pasal the statement tadi. Alright, the first one tadi is about sources of reference. Okay, film is one of the example of the sources of reference yang you boleh refer to. But voice recording, it is not. Okay, unless kalau you dah transcribe dan sebagainya lah. Alright. And another thing I dah lost tadi. Okay, I know that there are some of you mungkin tak keluar the soalan dekat you punya handphone, might be because of you using handphone kot. So ini juga dia dipengaruhi oleh internet dan sebagainya lah. Alright, but whatever it is, okay, based from you punya jawapan-jawapan tadi, kebanyakan you actually dapat jawab dengan baik lah. So a lot of you banyak jawab dapat 3/4. So that's good enough. So meaning to say you understand lah what does it mean by citation. That is the important thing. That is objective saya hari ni lah, for you to understand what is actually what is actually the citation and why it is important untuk you punya academic writing. So that is the most important thing. Alright, thank you everyone for your kerjasama hari ni. Thank you juga sebab berusaha untuk masuk Kahoot walaupun ada yang tak dapat, ada yang internet slow dan sebagainya. But sorry, nombor 6 tak dapat hadiah. Okay, it's nombor 1 sampai 5 saja. Alright, next time if ada slot lain nantilah I prepare banyak lagi hadiah 10 ke 20 ke, but now 5 je lah dulu. Alright, so there might be some of you first time main Kahoot, but I think this is the first experience. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, so thank you everyone for today, and I wish you all the best. Good luck. Happy weekend, and see you guys.
Thank you, Doctor.
When I see you. All right. Okay, that's it. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you so much, Doctor.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you. Thank you, Binti.
Sebentar ya.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor.
Bye, Doctor. Bye, Doctor.
Thank you, Dokter. Bye, Jessica.
Okey, rekan pelajar, kita masih belum out lagi. Kita masih ada sesi Q&A, apa? Baiklah. Begitulah sebentar tadi daripada perkongsian yang amat berinformasi daripada Dr. Farah dari apa itu citation, penggunaan Mendeley, kepentingannya dan juga penggunaan untuk membuat citation itu sambil membuat rujukan semasa membuat penulisan akademik yang baik. Diharapkan rakan-rakan pelajar dapat mengambil dan menyerap maklumat yang dikongsi ini tadi untuk diaplikasikan dalam penulisan akademik kelak. Baiklah, kita teruskan kepada sesi Q&A. Sesi ini, jika ada rakan-rakan pelajar yang masih mempunyai persoalan ataupun keraguan, boleh teruskanlah, boleh usulkan kepada saya supaya saya boleh paskan kepada Dr Farah kelak. Baiklah, dan itu selesailah sudah slot kita pada hari ini. Kami daripada pihak FSSK dan PSSK ingin mengucapkan ucapan terima kasih kepada Dr Farah yang sudi meluangkan masa kepada kita pada hari ini. Sekian, terima kasih, salam sejahtera dan salam Yudimasku sayang. Saya serahkan semula kepada saudari pengurus.
Okey, terima kasih kepada Dr Farah dan moderator kita iaitu Gil Matthew atas perkongsian What is Mendeley, The Importance of Citation. Hadirin sekalian, dengan ini berakhirlah program kita pada hari ini. Diharap agar semua pelajar dapat hadir ke program keesokan harinya, iaitu program penutupan, dan ada satu slot istimewa di mana slot yang disediakan oleh Exco Sukan dan Aktiviti untuk anda semua bagi program online Sosial, Sains and Humanities Camp 2021 ini. Seterusnya, kita akan beralih kepada sesi QR Code untuk check out. Dipersilakan kepada AJK pendaftaran untuk memaparkan QR Code dan link untuk check out. Bagi pelajar yang mengalami masalah untuk mengimbas QR Code, anda boleh mengisi Google Form yang disediakan di ruangan chat bagi pelajar yang bersama kita di dalam pautan Zoom ini. Saya ulangi, bagi pelajar yang mengalami masalah untuk mengimbas QR Code, anda boleh mengisi Google Form yang disediakan di ruangan chat bagi pelajar bersama kita di dalam pautan Zoom ini. Bagi yang sudah melakukan check out, itu sahaja program kita pada hari ini. Berjumpa lagi kita di slot yang akan datang. Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Semua
Bye,
selamat
semua.
tinggal. Selamat malam.
Semua.
Terima kasih.
Thank you.
Aiman.
Bye.
Bye.
Terima kasih.
Thank you semua.
Bye.
Selamat
Bye
malam.
bye. Thank you.
Bye Jessica.
Thank you semua.
Bye, thank you.
Arigato.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Esok.
Last day.
Pasal semua jangan ada yang tidur. Bangun, bercakap,
Hello.
makan. Thank
Don't need
you.
live. Don't need stop live.
Bye. Bye Kak Jess.
Tuh live.